Scenes tour. That's the park president.
I
right
bet you
there.
that's why they closed this, because we're doing the backstage thing.
Yeah, they might have closed it for our backstage tour, which is outstanding.
Because they wouldn't run the ride while we're in those areas.
No, they wouldn't do that. This is outstanding.
Yep.
It's a surprise, and they did not tell us we were going to do that, but it's a big surprise.
Yeah, it caught us off guard.
But I'll take it.
Right?
Be back with you in a minute once we get the tour started.
Yep, absolutely. Alrighty. We are doing a behind-the-scenes tour of Cheetah Hunt.
Behind-the-scenes tour, Cheetah Hunt.
Yes, I have something.
We're on the way.
And this is the wonderful park president who has gone out of his way for us.
Yeah, they're treating us like royalty.
So we are getting the VIP treatment here.
Outstanding. We are going to run around and take a look at Cheetah behind the scenes.
Cheetah Hunt is closed due to technical difficulties, but I do think that's because we're doing the behind-the-scenes tour of Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah, they say the Cheetah Hunt is having technical difficulties, but I think the technical difficulty are the Texas Thrillseekers.
Right. There's face mask.
Guys, enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Obviously, they can't run the ride if we're walking around the track.
All righty. Oh, it feels so good in here.
Yeah. Air conditioning. You can edit. Maybe. Welcome backstage.
All right. Thank you.
We're going to walk around Cheetah Hunt here.
Get away from some
Guys, come on through. If you would, just move up a little bit. Let everybody in here. Yeah.
We're all going to get over this.
That's why I wanted to travel. I always try to go with an enthusiast event.
Ready?
You never know what happens.
Mr. Neil? Neil. Yeah.
I don't know the names of everybody yet.
I think his last name is Sermon, but I'm not sure.
Follow him on a tour of the Cheetah Hunt behind the scenes, and that is probably the technical difficulty that has the ride closed down at the moment. It also probably means that they're some of the other customers may not be too happy with this if they were to know that that's what's happening. So we'll wait to see how that goes.
Woo! How you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
All right. Oh wow! Look at this.
And now we're going to look at the behind the scenes of the
This is a.
you gotta watch our speed.
You gotta watch your stuff.
Welcome everybody, my name is William. I've been here 10 years on this ride, so hopefully I can answer any questions you might have. Pretty much, if you've been explained, I get launched too. That's where we have the stators. Each stator weighs about 60 pounds.
Oh wow!
That interacts with the magnets in the center of it to give the coaster its launch.
Oh wow!
So, also the design of it, these have allowed so many hours of operation. Then they're completely taken down and re-put back together with all new parts. And the magnets on these, every little block here on each side is its magnet.
Oh,
That's what will interact with the stators so as to allow the train to launch.
Awesome.
The blue canisters, is that for the
Those are
harness
for
or
the harnesses what they have, because pretty much with it, those interact with the plates that are on the track up in the top two stations. Once the train parks, it signals it, the harnesses will come up.
Okay, so that's
Only
the
at
harness.
that time,
Okay.
at no other point in time, unless we have a guest that's on there and is like, I want off, we can manually let them off.
Okay.
All right, but other than that, once you launch, takes about a minute and 20 seconds to get back to waiting for. And until it comes into the station, these harnesses will not move, so don't try to get out.
That's a good thing.
Right?
All right, come on down this way. I'm going to show you with our battery pack. You're welcome to take pictures of the track. We can't have anybody on it safety-wise. I do apologize for that. But just in case, if at any time we have a technical issue, what we do then is we lock out. We're going into a ride restricted area. We're using a jump box.
Oh, nice.
All right. And these are tested every morning. This one we've tested. It's not good. So we have 4 of them. Okay, so pretty much, if needed, we could do 4 evacs off the trains at one time.
Nice.
Right now we have 4 trains in operation. 5th train is having their maintenance done on it. When that's completed, another train will come off, that will replace it. We'll have 4 trains in operation, which is very good for us and all the guests because it's very busy during the summer.
Right.
And we want to have 4 trains, dual stations operating as often as we can. Any other questions about anything? Yes, what we do is this will on it where it plugs in here in the back of each one. So what we do is when we evac, we go from back to front and we can do 4 people at a time safely.
Nice.
All right, any more questions of any kind at all? All right then, if you guys want to move forward with me, I'll show you the brains of the operation.
All righty.
Over here, and then we're going to go through.
Wow, that's a big wrench.
The brains of the operation.
Torque the daylights out of it.
Good, hold it. Good AC, of course. Electronics flow.
Ah,
I do it like this because it's always air conditioning because of the computer system.
nice.
And right now, if the ride shuts down, this is how we monitor it. The electricians, mechanics will come in, monitor it. So they always know if any type of issues or any type of alarm codes, where the trains are at all times.
Nice.
Okay?
So just look at the
Once you pass
Cheetah Hunt.
take a look at this. I'm
This is
just
really
gonna
cool.
move up here for me and just hang tight for just a few moments.
Yes, sir.
While we have everybody come through so they can see what operates the ride.
This is so awesome.
I know, I didn't expect it. I'm like, what the heck?
There's a lot going on.
And it feels so good right here.
Operate the ride.
Nice AC.
Safe for everybody.
Yeah.
What was this building before this?
I forgot to have
I have the same screen up the panel. And I launch the trains, so I can see what's going on at all times. If it ever decides to shut down, the red light comes on, this will have this will say what it is.
How old is this ride?
Yes, I was up there for a little bit. We were waiting to do the tour, and the ride shut down, and that's what we had.
So how long has this ride been here?
This one here,
Yeah.
his birthday was this year, May 11th,
Nice.
10 years old.
May 12th.
Oh, you all right. You came in just the day after.
49.
Yeah, they'll come through and they'll see whatever kind of alarm system or codes there are. And then they'll log into their screen, so the computer helps them diagnose what it is, where it is, whether it's a proximity switch that's malfunctioning or anything, or if there's a section stop of one train with encroachment within a foot of the other. At all times, whether we run a 3, 4, or 5 train operation, only 2 trains can run on the track at the same time. The first one will launch. Once it clears the other end of the track, which is at block rate, it will allow the second train to launch. And then while they're doing that, we're busy loading the other 2 trains with the guests and have them ready for the next series of dispatch. So if you guys will, come on up just a little.
Move up just a little bit, guys. Up just a little bit.
So is the launch mechanism via tires, or is it via
It's
just a
via
pure
linear
electromagnetic?
synchronous motors from IDS. InDrive is the name of the company that makes it for two major companies that make launch mechanisms in this day and age are IDS and Intrasys. If it's an intimate ride, it's IDS. If it's everybody else, including Premier, it's Intrasys. That's the name of the company. They're both European, and as far as I can tell, there's actually no relation between the two. Almost all mag brakes are Intrasys. There's another company, Velocity Magnetics, here in the States. They do a little bit of work. And the way they got started was in the heavy rail industry. They started going into MagLab, and then they're like, oh, hey, theme parks, yeah, we want this. So there are essentially 4 computers that run the ride. IDS has their own, so that does nothing but launching. There's 3 safety PLCs that do everything else. Programmable logic controller. So we use a lot of automation equipment that you would find in the automotive industry, not to run your car, but for manufacturing. That's actually where all industrial automation comes from, is the automotive industry. That's where all
So it's the same mechanisms as the factories. That's the car factories.
There's a few differences. We use a lot of safety PLCs today. And in the automotive industry, most of the safety PLCs are in the weld shop because of the robots.
Interesting. We're getting the safety demonstration here.
Head outside, you let the next group come on down.
All right, get up.
These 2 transformers are only doing the launch. That does all other facilities equipment. So this gives you an idea how much power we use to launch a train.
Wow.
That's a lot of power, man. I need to pay that much.
That's why it gets up and goes.
Heat transfer happens inside the cabinet, and then it runs out. Down to yeah, this is the cooling part of the heat sink. The heat transfer takes place in the electronics inside the cabinet, and the coolant, whatever coolant they use, goes through. You'll see those tubes. Yeah. I mean, I know you know.
We're like paparazzi.
Right. So this is a few areas. This is an area few people get to see. Back area of Cheetah Hunt. I want to thank Busch Gardens for treating us like VIPs today. We get unlimited queue vision on all the rides today. And we're going to be seeing the Cheetah Hunt at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, the Cheetah Hunt race, you mean?
Or the Cheetah Run. Cheetah Run.
They call it a Cheetah Run, but that means they're going to run cheetahs, right?
Yeah.
All righty, well, that's fun to watch these cheetahs are fast animals.
Yep.
I don't know where we're headed next, but we're headed somewhere else.
This one.
Yeah, I believe that's what, I think that's what he said, yeah. So we are actually going this way and not the other way.
I should be over 100 of us all together, but I'm not sure everybody made it.
There goes the riot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the other end of the spectrum, these units right out here, the generators and the cooling passages, are just as important as electronics. If these fail, the electronics will help at all. So pretty much the generators over here and cooling. The cooling and everything keeps the ride at a certain temperature. What it does, it supplies the coolant to all the stators that launch the coaster. If at any time, even if it's cooler out and it'll say it overheats, that only means that all they can do is wait till the system cools down. There's no quick fix for it. I've seen it cool down within 20 minutes. I've seen it take 2.5 hours.
Oh, wow.
And it doesn't mean because it's 100 degrees out here. I've had them excessive heat at 50 degrees.
Wow.
It happens once in a while. It's not a common thing, all right? Now the generators back here that send the power to the stators that allow the coasters to launch, it is very expensive. Your individual house, electricity that runs your house, for 5 years, we consume that in 1 month.
Wow.
And that's just our ride. Not the whole park. So Pico would probably love this place. They're getting rich. And this is your waiting fields back here. Once you launch, you'll go around the entire track with the launches, which is 3/4 of a mile. Then they'll bring you back safely here, what we call waiting 4. Then we have waiting 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we get you in the stations, which are shaded, and the sun's not on your head anymore.
Right.
Any questions?
Man, that's a lot of power.
A lot of power.
That's a lot of power. So 4 trains could be parked out there.
Yeah, we will have 4. We'll have 2 in the station, 2 out here. Okay, now, one little bit of information. If we ever have a 5-train operation, they will be in Station 1, Station 2, Waiting 1, Waiting 2, and Waiting 4. Do you know why we skipped Waiting 3?
No.
That's where all these trains come in with the transfer track to put them on and
Oh.
take them off. So we can't have anyone parked there.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. Any further questions of any kind?
Oh.
Okay, then we'll proceed back this way.
All right, ready?
Where are you going?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so pretty much due to the time constraints and everything, we're pretty much done with our vaccines tour. We do very much appreciate everybody that takes an interest in the ride, because a lot of them think this ride just runs by itself.
Right.
But it does take educated and trained people to keep it going the best we can so you can have an enjoyable day here at Busch Gardens. So what I'm going to do now, you're going to follow me, and I'm going to release you guys right back into the park to enjoy the rest of your time.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Jeff. Jeff.
Have they been up the panel yet?
No, they were saying that.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, because I guess Mike told the young lady that's here that we're going to go back to the park.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
Yep.
All right, come
Guys,
on.
enjoy your day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, and we're going to go have fun for the rest of the day in the park.
Well, you know we will.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much.
You're very, very welcome.
Oh, wow. I like this.
Yeah, you can see how they disassemble.
Yeah.
They got to start figure 8. which is 102 feet above ground level.
Oh, wow.
And then once it goes through the figure 8 and goes down into the trench down there, that's a 130-foot drop.
Wow.
Yep, and you can always hear the guests as they come down screaming their way down.
Right?
Do you know if they're doing the behind the scenes of Cobra's Curse too? Or
No.
So is just this one or that one?
This one or mine too,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, Cobra's Curse this time just opened at the regular time.
Well, at least we got one. Let's hope that they get it. There it comes.
All right, here they come.
I like his enthusiasm.
Right?
So they'll be back over here.
Awesome. I love stuff like this, man.
That's why I've stayed with this ride so long, because it's a very interesting one and very informative, and I loved every minute here.
Awesome.
It's a great experience.
Awesome. Yeah, this is our first time to Tampa, so we're
You enjoy it? Was it good?
oh yeah.
Very good.
Outstanding, yeah.
Anybody have any more questions before I let you go?
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody, come on, follow me.
All right. Thank you.
Behind the scenes for Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah, we definitely appreciated that.
I'll be back with you in a minute. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's a pelican. Or not a pelican, but a seagull. We're back with you.